Hi, Sparrows. Good day, Sparrows. Hello, Sparrows. I know you probably thought I wasn't going to come on today. However, I am here. Just had some things to do this morning that had to be done before coming on to you, which brings me to topic today. Of course, I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. And as your conscious lifestyle strategist, I'm going to say this. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating birthdays today. Before I forget, happy birthday to you. Make it memorable. Make it last forever, at least for the next 365 days. Do something different. Make it miraculous. Do something you've had every intention of doing. Make time for it. Carve out the time for it. That's what my hope, my prayer, my suggestion for you is today. Make your birthday memorable. Somebody's not so fortunate to see today. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and spiral into topic. Are you busy or productive? Are you busy or productive? Because time is something you cannot get back. And if we're not utilizing our time wisely and with intention, we lose it forever. We're just going to lose it. It's going to go by. We cannot retrack it. We can't pause it. Right? So that's what I'm talking about today. Your time and how are you spending it? The buzzword on the street that so many people I hear constantly. I've found myself saying it in the past and conscious to the point to where I've caught myself or I continually catch myself when saying, oh, I was busy. I'm busy. It's constant. Busy is a drug that so many people are now addicted to, and it's reasons behind that word busy, right? When I hear busy, I'm thinking about a bee buzzing around, bzzz, all over the place, all over. Doing what you have to do, or should I say gotta. I'm doing what I gotta do. To me, that's what busy is. That's what it represents. It's legitimate. It's things that needs to be done. However, are you prioritizing your time in order to do it? Are you all over the place? Doing this today, doing that tomorrow? Or are you compiling a list of things that you need to do and actually prioritizing your time in order to get those things done? Good morning, Annette. Welcome to the room. So, who are you? Are you a busy person? Or are you one of productivity? When I think of productivity and for myself, having these lists of things to do, productivity means I check it off. I prioritize that to get done today. I check it off. Yeah. That is what I'm talking about today. Productivity, being productive, or being a busy person. There's nothing wrong with being busy if that's who you are. However, are you prioritizing your time and making it of importance to get those things that I must do done? That's what I'm talking about, because there's a significant difference between being busy and being productive. What about you, Annette? Are you a busy person? Do you know there is a list of things that you have to get done and you're all over the place working to get them done? At the end of the day, how many things can you check off to say that you got those things completed? Or are you more so productive? You have this list, you know what has to be done, and at the end of the night, you're grateful because, oh my goodness, I got that done today, I got that done. It was intentional that you get these things done, because as sure as that sun rises in the morning, it's going to set in the evening. What are we doing with our time? And are we really significantly hiding behind the word busy? Sometimes you're both, okay? That's fair to say. Is it something that's conscious when you realize that you're just buzzing around and not getting anything done? Or pausing in the moments and say, you know what, this I have got to get done. This is a must to be done before this time, or by the end of tonight, or I need to get this done this week. It's on your priority list, because I tend to have two things that, in essence, I got to get these things done. However, there is no time frame for it. I want to get this done this month, or I want to get this done this year. It's setting our goals of things. We have our daily goals, we have our monthly goals, we have our yearly goals, 3-year, 5-year. Those types of goals, that's what I'm talking about. So when you can prioritize, it will save time. Because with me, looking at busy and what busy is, busy excludes. To me, when I'm in a busy space, I feel like I'm blocking everybody else out, everything else out that's of importance to me. And then I don't feel good about it. And if I made a promise to do something and someone called me on it and say, Val, we were supposed to do this. And then what I used to say is, oh, honey, I was busy. My apologies. You have it in your weekly planner, Annette? Perfect. Perfect. Planners are amazing. I have mine here, and over to the side, I would get it, but I have like 3 or 4 pair of glasses on. I have different glasses for different strengths, for different things that I'm doing. It's bananas. However, calendars are necessary. And when you can write them down, you can see what has to be done and by when. It will truly help you throughout your day. It helps significantly throughout the day. But if you're on one of those people that are on the cuff, you're just doing this and that, and you're just on memory, and as it comes to you, then you want to go ahead and get it done. That's where busy comes from. You know in your mind, this has to be done. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, my goodness, I forgot about that. That's where that busy comes from. Feeling so much time that we cannot get back. However, with prioritizing and knowing what you have to do, utilizing those calendars, making sure that you have your priority list and the things on the other list that, these are important to me. However, I can get these done when I can get around to it. But when it comes to things that are priority and I must do, and I have no intention of excluding anybody from my life, I'm doing these things, prioritizing getting them done because I want to include more time back into my life, spending more time with the people I care about, doing the things I want to do, and in essence, getting the bulk of things done in my job. Those types of things in my job, my personal life, and for me, it's all one. I have the same calendar that I put for my personal and my professional life. So I keep up with everything that needs to be done. So that's what I'm saying to you today. Stop for a minute and assess. Which side of the fence are you on? Are you busy or are you productive? Are you getting those must-do things done? How important are those things to you? How important is your family to you to do more with family rather than always constantly busy, buzzing around? Some people, I've learned, say that because it's in the know. It's the thing to say. If you're not busy, you're boring. I had someone say that to me. Oh, girl, if you're not busy, you're boring. I said, lies. I value my time, and I want as much of it to do things I enjoy doing versus things that I've got to do in my life. That is a mandatory for me. I love my family and friends that much. And when I can get work done and out of the way and doing it sufficiently and the way it needs to be done. Hi, Harrison. Hi, SC. Welcome to the room, Latoya. This is what I am referencing today on Thrive Thursday. I'm planting the seed, pouring you a little juice to say, be mindful of how you are spending your time. Time is the most valuable asset that we can have. We have zero control over it. However, we can bask in it when we have more of it in freedom to do the things we actually love. And to do more of those things that you actually love, you must prioritize your time. Say goodbye to busy. Hello to productive. And do that. And I think it was something I saw this morning. I don't know if I saved it or not. I'm looking super fast to see if I did. It was this little chart, and it had productive, and then it had busy on it, and to help you understand and review your life to see what it is that you may be doing that is taking up your time, that may be hindering you from getting some significant things done that's actually important to you. And it's I want to look at some of it and ask you and see how you do this. Of course, we know it's getting the most majority out of your time a day. But on the productive side, it says completing important tasks that are not always fun to do. We have things that go on every single day that we've got to do. Those must things that we must do. We get those things out of the way first. At least I do. I can't speak for you. The toughest thing that I have to get done that day is the first thing on my priority list for that day. Not my casual list. My priority list. Right? On the busy side of that, some basically completing as many tasks as possible just to use up time. Goes back to that person that does things on the fly as you remember, okay, yeah, I got to do this. It's important somewhat. But I do it when it comes to me, when it comes to thought. Now I can get that thing done. That's what I'm talking about. Are you that person? Please write your to-dos down every single day. Pull out that calendar. Make sure you're keeping it full every day of things that are of necessity, that's of importance to you. It will literally change your life. I promise you. It'll change it. And sometimes it takes some practice to get it done, some intention to get it done, because that's what prioritizing and being productive is to me. It's being intentional. Hi, Lucille. Hey, Tasha. Good morning, baby doll. So this is what my reference is for you today. Are you watching more Netflix movies or listening to audio tapes, reading a book, something that's going to ease your mind? And that could be something that you do too. But how much private time are you having with yourself to free up some thoughts, some sense of urgency in your life? How are you going about doing that? For me, I intentionally do not watch TV during the daytimes. I don't do that most evenings because I'm focused on what I have to do, things that are actually important to me. If I watch something, it truly is Netflix at the end of the night because I want to laugh. I want to watch something comedy to bring me down off of my productive day. That type of thing. What are you doing when you're riding in the car? Are you listening to audio? Are you listening to your favorite radio station? Is it something that's filling the time in the space while you're commuting? What are you putting into your children's hands? Are you constantly putting a tablet or a phone in their hand to preoccupy them so you don't have to do what you need to do with them? Rather than going to the park, spending some time, quality time, getting to know your kids, understanding your kids. These types of things. Or do you constantly have those tablets and phones in their hands to do the things that you're not feeling like doing right now? That's what I'm talking about. Start assessing yourself. What are you doing on your day-to-day that could change trajectory? Hi, Tarlise. Ron, welcome in. Hi, Auntie Deb. These types of things. Check yourself when you need to check yourself. Make changes where it's necessary to change, and take back the time that you need to take back in order to have a more productive life. Put some time back in with your families and with your friends. Find some enjoyment. Even gain more time during your day when it comes to your job and what are you doing? How are you spending your time at work? Is it more chit-chat, or are you actually getting your work done? Focused on, growing in your career. Those types of things. Or are you talking about what was on Power last night? Or what was happening on a TV show? Guilty myself. I recall doing these things. However, once I decided what was truly important to me in my life, what's going to grow me, soar me, give me back my time so I can do more things of enjoyment, then I made the tweaks and the changes on the other side of things that was more so a casual list situation versus a prioritized one of productivity every day. So whenever I hear someone say now, girl, I'm busy. Ooh, I'm too busy to do this or to go there. I don't have time. And then, I smile and I do what I'm doing right now. I'll do stuff like this because I was like, girl, why? Make a change. Say no sometimes. Stop taking on responsibilities that you probably shouldn't be taking on anyway. Guy, you need to stop that. Really, you need to stop that, because sometimes you can take on things that's really not yours to do because you want to be gracious and kind and you want to help other people. Nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to the point to where it's affecting how you are getting your work done for the day, the things that's going to take you away from your family, your friends, be mindful of those things. Because when you can take more off of your list of things to do, now you're intentional about your life. You're bringing joy back into it. You're bringing more love into it. You're spending that quality time. Because if you keep busying yourself, you're missing out on things like your children and your life that is constantly passing with every tick forward on the clock. So I'm saying this to give you a reprieve, to give you a moment of breath so you can be present in your life by taking your time back. Saying goodbye to busy and hello to being productive. Only do things that's important that can bring you joy in your life. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, JD. Ebony. Hi, Kevin Raddick. Good morning, Alicia. So, please ponder what I've said. Let it make sense in your life and the dynamic of your life to give you more of it. Time is not to be played with. We only get it once because it's always moving forward. Make sure you're enjoying every moment of it, is what I'm saying. Busy steals your time. Being productive gives it back. So you can utilize it for what your intentions are to spend with it, with whom you want to spend with it. And that's all the juice I have. That's all the juice I have for you today. You can sip on it, you can gulp it, as long as you ingest it, is all I care about. Love yourself enough to take a moment to reassess your life, reevaluate yourself to see how you are actually spending your time. Are you that busy bee, or are you productive in saying, check, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done. And being mindful not to be that person every time you're talking to someone else, honey, I was busy. I missed that because I'm busy. I've got this, and this to do. Nobody cares to hear your itinerary of what you must do every day. When your life becomes that person and all you're talking about how busy you are and what you gotta do, you're going to lose traction of your friends, your family. They're going to stop inviting you to things. You're not going to be able to do anything. And you're going to wake up one day and think, oh my gosh, I'm so by myself. Nobody wants to hear it. If you're talking about things of accomplishment that you've done, because that's what productivity is. That's what check accomplishment. Check accomplishment. What you've already done, completed. Not something you're doing that's constantly moving and all over the place. That's what busy is. Constant movement. No action, really. It's just the vision of action. You're putting off energy that's not getting you anywhere. And at the end of the day, you still have that to do. It's still on that casual list. So move from casual over to productive. Check accomplishment. That's it. Check. Always check. Check. I like those check marks. And you get there by utilizing your calendar, being intentional about what's an actual priority to you, what's important to you, that's going to benefit you and your family, your life, those types of things. And keeping into your mind and that time is to be used wisely. We don't know how much of it we have, so get all of the wonderful things you want to get done completed. You're right, Ron. Balance is everything. And when you're not centered, when you're not, your scale isn't like this. However, it's like this most days, and you're constantly, this is it. This is your scale, your life. This is busy. It's never settled, ever. However, when you prioritize and you have a productive life and you choose wisely the things you do, this is it. You might waver a little bit here and there, but you're balanced. You're calm. You're not rushed. You make time for others. You're inclusive. You bring others into your life. You keep them there. You know what's going on in your life. You know what's going on with your children. You know everything that's happening surrounding you. Busy, you're in the know, but you don't know anything that's going on because you're just getting glimpses here and there. You don't know what's going on with your children. You don't know what's going on in your spouse's life. You don't know what's going on in your own life because you're so focused on busy. I've gotta, all the time. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta go over here. I gotta do this for this person. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm constantly tired. No, productive means, you know what? I got everything on my list of priorities done today. I made time for a bath. I went for a walk or run. I spent some time with my mom, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins, my children. That's what the productive lifestyle sounds like versus, oh, I got to do this. I got to go over here. I gotta. Exchange gotta for completion. That's all I got. I can go on and on and on about it. I really could. That's why I can sit here all calm like this. Because I had to exchange that, honey. This life was not meant to be busy. Not mine. I can't speak for you, but no, I like peace. I like joy, happiness, smiles. Honey, listening to the birds and running water. That is what my life looks like. That's why I have it on all the time. You know, granted, chaos and stuff happens, surprises happen, yes. But I want to have space in my life where I can deal with those things. If you're busy, you don't have room to add anything else of surprise that could catch you off guard. When you are a productive person and you're checking things off your list, you actually make more room to have a peace of mind, to be calm in situations of surprise, things that catch you off guard. You won't be all frazzled. Oh my God, I don't have time for it. Oh, not today. Not today. When we constantly say, oh, I can't, not today. No, you don't want that. When you say, you know what, things happen, like, I'm sure glad I have time that I can work this in. I am glad that I got this done yesterday in order to do. That's what I'm talking about. So just have assessment with yourself, my sparrow. I love you so much. I had to share this with you. Okay? And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get off the line so we can all get back to our productive day. Right? I'm not going to steal your time like that. I've said what I need to say. Now I'm getting off. All right? So love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. I love you, mean it. Smooches.